We begin tonight with the latest developments on the road to ratification in the United Auto Workers' pursuit of record contracts with Detroit's Big Three. Thank you so much for joining us for 7 Action News at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Right now, the UAW is getting ready to release the details of its tentative agreement with General Motors. Union President Shawn Fain will discuss the highlights tomorrow in a noon Facebook Live.
Just last night, Fain outlined the details of the union's deal with Stellantis after the Stellantis National Council signed off on it. And auto workers are touting some big wins.
7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham is in center line with one of Stellantis' workers' take on that deal and what experts think about the likelihood of the contract getting ratified.
An expert I talked to says he expects the deal to receive overwhelming support from rank-and-file members. I caught back up with one of them, a longtime employee here at Mopar, who says it's a good deal. This afternoon, John J. Kincaid completed his first full week back to work at Mopar, the Stellantis parts distributor in Centerline, where he's worked for 27 years.
Feels great to be back to work.
For several weeks, they sacrificed pay and comfort on the picket line. Just last week, we spoke to Kincaid when the UAW and Stellantis struck a tentative deal.
Mighty, mighty union.
At the time, he said he needed to see the specific details to know how to feel about it. Well, he got those details last evening.
Everybody's pretty enthusiastic. We were happy to get a wage increase for almost 10 years over the life of the contract. So that's a big step.
Kincaid says he'll go from making $31 an hour to $42 an hour. He's satisfied the cost of living allowance is restored. Also, employees will be eligible for a $1,000 attendance bonus for hours worked annually. And he says newer workers are glad to reach top pay in 3 years instead of waiting 8 years.
If you had told me at the beginning of the negotiations that they got a 25% raise, I would have bet against that.
Auto expert Mike Strong, editor of Headlight.News, says he expects the Stellantis contract to be ratified by a margin of 3-1 at most facilities. He says what stands out to him is the reopening of the Belvidere plant in Illinois and the plan to build mid-sized trucks there. Also, $19 billion in plant investments. He says one peculiar byproduct of the Big Three strike is Toyota giving raises to its employees, which he says UAW President Shawn Fain may use to his advantage to organize non-union automakers to boost UAW membership.
Basically he called out Toyota and he told Toyota employees, you're welcome. This is your UAW bump. You got a raise this week because we fought for it.
They see what the union is capable of doing now, and all those foreign companies and foreign automakers, the union is coming.
Strong notes there were particular things the UAW did not get in this contract, like the 32-hour work week, which he says could be even more pertinent in the next contract negotiation 4.5 years from now. In Centerline, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Darren. Stay with 7 Action News for continuing coverage on the United Auto Workers' road to ratification with Detroit's Big Three. For the very latest updates, make sure you visit our website at WXYZ.com.